Welcome to the channel. Tessie here, and on this channel we discuss so many things, viral topics, my lifestyle, better outcomes for Black women and women in general. So grab yourself a glass of something lovely, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and get comfy with me because we're going to have a discussion. So I'm making a video on my thoughts of the Exoticals 1 year later as the mother of what one would class as an exotical. So what do I mean by that? I've never really given a fuck about light-skinned people's experiences, and I'll say that candidly. And I've actually been forced to give a fuck ever since my daughter was born 5 months ago. Now, my daughter is a biracial light-skinned baby. She's half Polish, half Nigerian. My husband is Polish and I am Nigerian. Now, I have never thought to compare myself to mixed race people or light-skinned people, and I have never been angry at them for being mixed race or light-skinned. So when you don't think about something, and when it doesn't occur to you think about something, you don't spend much time worrying about it. Now, as a Black woman, I've had fantastic experiences. I have been flown out. I've partied with a politician. I've had amazing travel experiences. I've got my master's degree and a career. I've met a man who loves me deeply and has married me, and he is flying me to Paris for my birthday. And he is taking me to Poland for our 2-week luxury honeymoon. So I've had fantastic experiences. It's just not something I've wasted energy thinking about. It doesn't even occur to me. It's not even on my radar. But the reality is, when we talk about the exoticals, now, remember, that word is actually a community slang. It's not a real descriptive word to describe a racial group. If you're applying for a job anywhere on this planet Earth in any human company and you are looking at a racial descriptor, you might see white, Asian, mixed, Black, but you will not see the exoticals on that. You will not take exoticals as a racial group to describe yourself on a job application. You just won't. So the reality is, I've realized that exoticals are still stuck hating Black women. They are stuck, and it's so sad because they really don't understand that they deserve to have a wonderful relationship with Black women, and Black women are not their enemy. But a year later, they are still stuck in the same direction, like a washing machine, just stuck hating Black women. Actually, a washing machine is better because at least a washing machine changes direction every once in a while. It's like inertia, stagnancy, a fish just swimming around in a pond. This is how they think. Black women hate us because we are mixed and we are light skinned, and Black men like us, and so they hate us and treat us badly, and we hate. It's just complete inertia. They're stuck. And the reality is, racism is not the driving force and not the driving dynamic in social conversations here in England the way it is in America, right? In England, London, people really only care about how much money you have and where you live and who your parents are and where you come from. If you don't have any money, respectfully, get the fuck out of our faces. Nobody cares. And there are parts of the world where being light-skinned will give you an advantage, and there are parts of the world where being light-skinned will put a target on your back. Now, I've said in my previous video, it really doesn't matter what eye color you have or skin color you have. Anybody can be dehumanized, and anybody can be colorist. You can be a colorist white person or Black person or Asian person. Colorism exists in all sorts of societies. And listen, I'm actually so worried about my light-skinned daughter being dehumanized because she is a beautiful girl. She's gorgeous. She's stunning. My husband loves her. I love her. I get stopped everywhere on the street by people telling me how gorgeous she is, and I'm so excited for her future. But the reality is, I want her to be loved for who she is, not her skin color. Now, light-skinned people can be dehumanized. Dark-skinned women are dehumanized so horribly, but so can light-skinned women be. And it's not just positive experiences, sometimes it's negative. Look at that beautiful girl, Jocelyn Smith, who was sold by her mother for £800 to a witch doctor for her light eyes and skin. She was ritualistically killed and destroyed as a child. And that girl has never been found. And she was done, and that was a light-skinned baby. Now, the reality is, my daughter is a beautiful girl, and she will be taught to navigate her beauty and be loved for who she is. And this goes beyond dating. It goes beyond men. This is serious. Her nieces and nephews, who are biracial, they're half Danish, half Nigerian. In fact, all of my parents' grandchildren are biracial. So they all come from the same one African country, Nigeria, and they will be able to bond over their mixed experiences as mixed people while being raised by Black women to love Black women and to love the heritage. And my daughter deserves to have a good relationship with Black women. She doesn't deserve to be screaming about Black women all day, and it's my job to make